Hey, what's up, guys? It's Diesel Dorky 16 here. Excuse me. It's Diesel Dorky 16 here. We have Hogwarts today that we're going through. Welcome to pre-release 4. Yeah, no. Alright, so now we got some vast majority of improvements, bug fixes, and changes. So we're going to start off. There has been a couple of bug fixes thanks to those who've reached out to me quickly. Mainly switch back to most of the Flu Network stuff. But I'm still debating. One of the first changes is this Hogwarts crest, which can be found in a banner pattern known as the globe. Like if you do every age or function every age or some users, then you can mainly get that. It'll tell you what the actual item tag is, so you don't get confused. So basically in this case it's globe banner pattern, and you can get a loom. And to mix this up, I'm gonna do banner. And probably a white dye. And basically, you can craft up this banner pattern to get the Hogwarts crest. So basically, it is still not aligned correctly. I'm gonna try and fix that. But basically, this is the new Hogwarts crest. This does apply to shields. Next up, first off, we're gonna look into the Great Hall. There is a complete redesign on the interior, and I'm not done yet. More to go. See, as I've redone all like the lighting, switched back to fluctuating level, height level, and lamps. Gone back to the idea of floating candles on fences. Another noticeable change is that a reef has been added to the fireplace, and infested cobblestone has been added. As you may be wondering why I did that. It's actually infested cobblestone, and it's cobblestone. Just, it's to make things more or less confusing. A pressure plate has been added here. It's probably going to be temporary. It might be for the official release until I figure out how to move a section of the Hogwarts Great Hall, and until I figure out how to adjust. I think it might be easier to just leave it as is and use a command block. We've got a new portrait of Phineas Nigelius Black that may change. Found it from the internet. Many of these textures that I found are going to be found directly off the internet. And we have added the Rowena Ravenclaw's diadem. Yet again, this came directly off the internet. And if I can find it, Lapis Lazuli is now Salazar Slytherin's locket. Yes, I still need to make some adjustments. The prefect's badges has been added again. This time, I pull it off from the internet yet again. And there are still music discs. I may have to check in with the item tags. The empty map has a Easter egg. It actually shows the Marauders map. So as you can see in the lower right hand corner of the screen, you're going to see something that looks like from the film. So I've edited it using Photoshop. I had to enlarge the image to like I believe over 1,000 pixels without having any pixelation. Yeah, it was pretty difficult. No campfire. Still the same. So yes, the Gryffindor common area. Nothing's changed in here, other than these new glazed terracotta blocks. Yes, and some of them are actually grouped. So basically, or I think I have some repeats in here. So basically, I have the 4 basic colors, 4 house colors. Those are now grouped in a data pack when using the crafting table, along with these 2 blocks right here. They're from the Flu Network. Yes, I am not intending to infringe any copyright. I always credit my sources. I never marked on my own. Just letting you know. The golden hoe. And we got some more new textures in here. So we got the Elder Wand, although it looks kind of crappy. We got the Hufflepuff's cup and the Sword of Gryffindor. And then we've got the Triwizard Cup right here. So now let's stop with the wondering about and let's go into the next thing. So now we've got a couple of new changes in the teleporting hub world. The first change you're gonna notice is that this little map thing has been added. It's actually no ordinary map. It doesn't behave like the Marauders map. But this is the entire map of Hogwarts. Yes, it is. Then we have the little settings area where you can like enable daylight cycles, change the weather, can even allow TNT. Sounds kind of insane. Then you can switch between the weather forecast. Yes, there's not much of the settings. World settings right now. So now we're gonna, we got several updates, several changes, relocations, whatnot. The Transfiguration Classroom gets a full new look and a relocation yet again. It's now in the courtyard. Now here instead of back there. So yes, it's in the same rotation, but placed differently. In the design, I actually copied it block by block from Poetic Whisper. So that's that. Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom has been relocated yet again back to the astronomy tower. I've kept the design by using structure blocks. I've added little skulls this time. It is located right within the astronomy tower, and I have restored the look. Currently, the One-Eyed Witch passage isn't available because it will take you to the incorrect spot. I probably might disable Honeydukes and probably might re-enable it in the next pre-release or so. So yeah, that's that. So yes, now the next change in the Southern Common area, instead of the messy terracotta stuff, this has all been replaced by the glazed terracotta blocks. And you see that this doesn't affect the common area, but what you're about to see is that it'll affect pretty much everywhere, regardless. Looking into the Slytherin dorms, the only thing on the walls that remains unaffected is any furniture, banners, etc. This applies to all houses, by the way, not just Gryffindor and Slytherin. Next off, we're gonna go into the Hufflepuff common area. where you're gonna find it's yellow. It's actually gold looking, but that's how it was made. So anyway, this is all the gold stuff. And then we got Ravenclaw, which actually has it on the floor instead of the walls. But yeah, again, that was how it's designed. So basically it only affects flooring and ceiling, but the lighting remains. And yet again, nothing is affected. Another change worth noting is that there has been a slight redesign on the tower right there. I don't think I brought this up yet. A slight fix in the battlement quads, although please ignore that, that's just a texturing issue. I will get that fixed, probably before I release the snapshot. So basically, it has been shortened, because at the fourth opening, it's supposed to just end there and be just a large opening. The 7th floor corridor has also been redesigned swiftly. So it starts by this long corridor just above the battlement quads, followed by a flight of stairs going down. It's where the fun begins. Yes, new torch blocks have been added, upper and lower, to represent the thing, and then you can use flint and steel or fire charge. You need to make sure your stuff have this done. You have to make sure to do fire tick game rules off for this to work, or else it won't work. So basically, this is the Hall of Hexes. Yeah, you just felt a bit of a jittery. That's the TP command. I managed to use the teleportation command. So basically, the science happens here. So basically, when you are near the door, when you are near this point right here, the command block, when you are getting near the door, this command block will activate, triggering a set of redstone. It's to avoid lag, and it's to keep the MS text low. I think is one of the changes made. There is a plan to redesign the battlement, the lookout tower once more before officially releasing. There is a update plan, but while we talk about that, we're gonna do quick resource go over. Door textures have changed, now reflecting their actual textures and not by their vanilla textures. So yes, hopefully we'll start releasing GM, and then after that we'll officially release, which will be in mid-May. So I guess that's it.